Welcome to day one of reading high quality art text and summarizing it in a reel. And today we're reading Landscapes in Motion by Shanay Jhaveri, which acts as the introductory text to the exhibition The Imaginary Institution of India at the Barbican in London. The article sets the context by tracing how India's art scene evolved during this period. It starts with social realism, the depiction of everyday life and social issues, which was then challenged by artists inspired by German expressionism, focusing instead on the inner emotions of the artist. While these movements were taking center stage, the article also highlights how many artists were exploring art through their indigenous identity, sometimes even with the support of the state. This exhibition is unique for two reasons. First, instead of being organized around specific artists, movements, or geography, this exhibition is framed around four axes that allow all artworks and artists to remain in dialogue: rise of communal violence, gender and sexuality, urbanization and shifting class structures, and growing connection with indigenism. Second, while most exhibitions are centered around 1947 to 1991, that is from independence to liberalization, this exhibition focuses on an equally important period of time, that is 1975 to 1998, from the imposition of the emergency when the democratic rights were suspended to nuclear tests in Pokhran, where India's ideals of non-violence were most severely questioned. It shows artists responded to these shifts through both intimate and public protest, within households and on streets. This was a time when India was still imagining itself in the post-colonial era, and these works serve as mirrors reflecting the society's struggles, hopes, and transformations. As we see these artists respond to communal violence, gender struggles, and urbanization, the article reveals why the exhibition's name, The Imaginary Institution of India, seems perfectly chosen. It brings us face to face with the distance between India's constitutional promises and its lived realities, asking us whether these founding ideals are just that, imaginary.